Hello everyone, I'm Jarvi. I'm a professional tarot reader and a dream interpreter, and welcome to today's reading. If you stumbled upon this, then this is definitely for you. It is a timeless reading. Today we are going to read the energetic themes for the month of September in the areas of career, finances, marriage and existing relationships, new relationships, and we will conclude the video with the overall guidance for the collective. Remember, it is a generic reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. The gender references in the video, he or she, us, them, they, we, are used fluidly. So feel free to apply to as it fits your situation. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and I draw from the Jungian psycho-spiritual perspectives to delve deeper into the archetypes and into the psyche functions within the tarot. If you're new here, then welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you're updated about the future readings. If you've been here before, then thank you so much for your continued support. So, without further delay, let's read for the month of September. Going forward in this video, you might not see me, but you will hear my voice. So, let's get started. Overall energies for September. As we draw the Eight of Pentacles, we find ourselves embodying the archetype of a craftsman, an invitation to tap into the energies of a skilled worker, ones who dedicate themselves to the process of mastery and also reflect on the diligent work we are currently engaged in, to refine our skills and to pay close attention to detail. That means that this month we are asked to find meaning in the tangible, concrete actions, bringing our potential into the material world through disciplined effort. So, this month is going to be about hard work, narrowing our focus from generic to specific, and becoming unidirectional by only and only focusing on what matters to us for our personal growth. So, basically, September is going to be about you when it comes to the material, whether it be mastering a craft, developing a skill, or building something of value in our life. September is going to be spent in honing our abilities and striving for self mastery. But we've also drawn the Suit of Pentacles, which highlights the sensation function energetically, guiding us to also ground our efforts in the tangible world, focus on our 3D needs. So, while we dedicate this month for the material concerns and take care of our external realities, emotionally, we are also honing and learning the work with values like patience, perseverance, and precision. We will be pushed to be consistent and derive satisfaction from hands-on process of creation. But this will bring with it a need to be patient before a fruitful outcome can be achieved. So take this month as a conscious application of your skills to achieve attention to detail and to get grounded in your skills. We are in the embodiment energies. That means we are now on the path to speaking our dreams into existence with dedication, hard work, and consistent efforts, but in the right direction. We are not delegating. We are getting into the arena, to the battleground, to see it for ourselves that we can do it. We will engage deeply with the material aspect of life this month to shape our environments with consistent efforts. So let September be the month where you bring forth your potential with continued efforts and integrate it into your conscious identity. Career energies for September. Let me begin with a disclaimer that Two of Wands is not a scary card. Rather, it represents being at crossroads in a non-love reading. For this month, we are asked to tap into the energies of an explorer, a seeker, one who is open to new possibilities, even amidst the unknown territories. The explorer represents the drive to venture into these new territories, both literally and metaphorically. The explorer here is connected to the process of setting out on a journey of self discovery. It signifies our readiness to confront the unknown, to make decisions that will guide our life's directions, and to integrate new experiences into our evolving sense of self. These are the energies we can encounter with our career this month. There's also going to be a stage of planning and careful consideration of future opportunities. We might feel as if we are standing at crossroads deciding which path to take or which direction to move forward in. But there can also be a surprising excitement of future possibilities, indicating a vision we have or an ambition we are contemplating. But the explorer energies urge us to make strategic decisions and to step out of our comfort zone to explore new territories. Also, encountering a moment of choice. If you are someone who's looking for a new change in job, then it will be a careful weighing down of choices. Please remember, it will take a lot of strategy before getting into whether or not should you take it. Considering we also have a suit of swords, which represents the thinking function, um, it is a representation of conscious ego's desire to venture into the unknown and embrace the potential within the self. So, emotionally, it can get challenging due to what we visualize for ourselves of how our future should look like and feel like when it comes to our workplaces versus what the path we are choosing can bring results or what can it bring for us. So, with this also comes the anxiety of fear of unknown, a choice in the dark. So, September will feel overall a dance between doing the right thing versus is it the right timing for me? But the only way to be able to navigate a crossroads situation is by embracing the journey of self discovery, letting ourselves be guided deeply by our own inner voice, and to know that wherever we land, we will reach where we are meant to, and that we will be able to integrate new experiences into our ever evolving sense of self. Overall, we are called to expand our horizons, to trust in the potential that we sense but have not yet seen. Together, we are at the threshold of discovery, where our decisions today will shape the journeys of tomorrow. So, I hope we can embrace the excitement of the unknown and the promise of what could be. Trust your inner voice in this month of September. And remember, life is a journey, not a race. So there is no question of timing, there is no question of reaching somewhere late. Your soul will make you reach on time. So embrace this exciting time of the unknown, but weigh everything down carefully before you make a big life decision. Finances energy for September. In September, the energy around building wealth as well as spending wealth is going to be that of determination. But with that comes aggressive behavior that could be harming. With the Knight of Swords, we channel the energy of the warrior. There is a sense of urgency within us. We are driven to take action. But the overall energies of the month will call for sharpening our focus, guiding us to cut through any obstacles that stand in our way. As we move forward with clarity and purpose, we are asked to balance our drive with wisdom, ensuring that our actions are aligned with our deeper intentions and they are for everybody's greater good. We are in a period of channeling our of energy into achieving something quickly and decisively, but we are being also cautioned as the function of thinking is highlighted here. So, the function of thinking is not a deep thinking behavior. It is rather make quick money, get out fast schemes that can attract us. We are asked to definitely step into the warrior archetype, but this will also be an inner work of being strategic, planned, and calculative if we want to see the gains. Be careful if you are investing in such monetary schemes of getting out quick. Take calculated risks and charge forward with well thought of actions. Of course, we are currently propelled by a strong sense of purpose, as we are on a mission driven by a clear, logical goal that is to make more wealth. However, there is a need to be mindful of the potential for being hasty or overly forceful actions. Ensure that your decisions are not only rational but also considerate of the broader context. On the other hand, we can also feel like we are being forced to take challenges head on when we think of ways to make more money. This is also about narrowing our focus onto the path that makes that kind of wealth. Always remember that all clean sources of money should be manifested, as they will in the long run become inheritance for our future generations, and we want to leave them behind clean money. Overall, in money matters, charge forward with a strong sense of purpose, and you will see massive results in the short period of time. So, the trick is to ask the question, why am I doing this for? And is this in the greater good of everybody involved? If the answer is yes, then go for it. But if the answer is maybe or a no, think more about it and then make a decision. Marriage and existing relationship energies for the month of September. We have the Ten of Cups that invites us to embrace the caregiver archetype associated with nurturing emotional fulfillment and the creation of a supportive environment. We may find ourselves in a space of emotional harmony and fulfillment. The feeling function reigns here, connecting us deeply with those we love and care for. It is a time of joy where our relationships bring us peace and satisfaction. As we nurture and are nurtured, we create a community that is both supportive and loving. September is going to be a month to experience the fruits of emotional and relational integration. This card represents strong family bonds, loving relationships, and a sense of peace and happiness. It is the ultimate happily ever after card, indicating a period of emotional and relational satisfaction. We are moving towards a state of psychological wholeness, balancing our actions and emotions in our personal existing relationships harmoniously, leading to feelings of contentment and peace. While we're entering into energies that dictate focus on our self mastery for the whole month, the personal relationships will thrive if we think of them from an altruistic lens. That is, being concerned about the other person's well being, taking on the role of a mother, a caregiver, both figuratively and literally. September will not be about a lot of firefighting on the existing relationship fronts. Rather, it will be about an urge to want to maintain the peace that is experienced within. This means no feathers will be ruffled unnecessarily. We can experience total roundedness without any kind of emotional upheaval. We can easily look forward to mutual care and respect in our existing relationships. At least that's what the energies forecast. Alternately, do not be too focused on seeking happiness. Let it not be a quest. Rather, let this card be a reminder that whatever we chase eludes us. Let happiness be found within the small things, the mundane and the everyday joys. Cherish this moment of connection where the bonds we share are strengthened and our hearts are filled with contentment. Energies for the month of September if you want to form new relationships or people who are single and are looking for love, even platonic relationships. As we draw the Empress, we are welcomed by the Great Mother archetype. What a beautiful card! We stand in a fertile period of creativity and abundance where our inner visions are brought into reality through nurturing and care. So, the Empress encourages us to connect deeply with the cycles of life, to embrace the natural flow of creation and growth. Since she also embodies the creative and generative forces of the psyche, representing the source of all life and the cyclical nature of growth and renewal, there can be energies asking us to leave behind the baggage of our past relationships. This could, for some of us, mean to attain closure by any means, and for some of us, this could also indicate a renewal of an almost past relationship we wanted so badly to work out. You heard me right. There could be a renewal. But remember, it has to be a healthy relationship, not a toxic one. We are in tune with both the material and the spiritual aspect of life, able to manifest our inner visions into reality. The Great Mother archetype within us is nurturing our relationships and personal growth, encouraging us to embrace the natural cycles of life and to create from a place of deep connection to both our body and our spirit. So make the most use of this time by putting yourself out there amongst people who you resonate with without any fear of rejection. You have all the wisdom from the past heartbreaks and all the learnings of that not to settle for. I urge you to take these learnings forward and jump into a new possibility of finding love. And while we are under the theme of focusing on us, don't forget to be assertive. Be gentle with yourself, but do not fear because love is always on time. And there are so many people out there who will love you for who you are. And the Empress encourages us to be our most authentic self on this journey, where we are not afraid to ask for what we desire. So love bravely and courageously. It is a very good time to look out for compatible partners. The universe has your back. Overall guidance. We are in a rich phase of personal development where different aspects of our psyche are working coherently and harmoniously to create both tangible and intangible rewards. Our journey involves integrating these diverse energies, grounding our intuition, tempering our logic with empathy, and manifesting our inner visions into the outer world, leading to a more balanced and fulfilled state of being. September will feel as if we are headed into a journey towards self realization and wholeness. It's a time of balancing action with contemplation, being dedicated to our inner goals, carefully planning the next steps, and ready to take swift action when necessary. Till August, we fought all the battles, learned lessons. Now, the next 4 months will be about renewal and abundance if we keep a balance. I hope this deeply resonated with you. Until next time, hope you find what you're looking for and then some. Much love to you. Bye.